Because I've come to the realization that things just aren't working with Guy.
You've had a realization.
He doesn't hold up his end of the bargain, you know? Do his part in the relationship. I give him lots of attention and he takes me for granted.
I see. Can you tell me a little bit more about that?
Well, I guess an example is like how he listens, or doesn't listen really. And it's not that he's incapable of listening, because I've heard him do it with other people before, like friends and coworkers. Usually the topic is of interest to him, like sports. Even with me, he'll surprise me with moments of focus where he'll say something that makes me think he can hear me after all.
So it clearly feels like he has the ability to listen to you at times?
Yeah. And well, it's really hard to explain. It's like I have to get the most important things out fast before he sort of tunes out. It's really subtle. Sometimes I think it's all in my head because, well, I could be a little insecure sometimes. It's like he's bored. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's basically a nice guy. It's just that sometimes I feel like it's practically a chore for him to have to listen to me talk at all.
Really?
I have would never do that to him or anyone else. If someone is talking, I really listen. You know, Dr. Reese?
There you are. Go on, Payne, go on.
So what happens, I just listen and try to be supportive as usual. I just feel like he doesn't listen the way that I do. Like he doesn't even hear me.
Hear you? You say he doesn't even hear you?
He even pretends to listen. But even then, it's like his mind is somewhere else.
Somewhere else.
I listen to him talk about fantasy baseball for hours and even listen actively, you know, nodding and commenting like, so great you got Lincecum on your pretend team again this year. If he responds at all, it's with a grunt of acknowledgement or a response that shows no understanding of what I've been talking about. It's like the bare minimum, like, I feel like really listening shows that I really care. Not about fantasy baseball, which, by the way, bores me to tears, but that I care about him. The topic, it doesn't even matter. It only matters that it matters to him because he matters to me. You know?
Sounds like you have strong feelings on the matter.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, when I'm talking, his mind isn't on me at all. And even when it's something really important, he'll interrupt me to do something else.
Interrupt you to do something else, you say?
It's really, really frustrating.
Something else. I'm sorry. Excuse me. This is important. I have to take this call. Excuse me.
Sure, no problem.
Hello. Yes, I'm certainly intrigued. No. I can't. I'm working. You know that. Afternoon delight. Usual place. Okay. No, don't text me you're Pooty again. You really are a devil. Me too. Love you. You were saying, Layla.
Well, the fact that I listen and he doesn't, he pays more of the bills. It makes me feel like he wants me to be this receptacle for anything and everything he wants me to talk about. Or it makes me feel like an ear whore, like a prostitute. I mean, if this isn't something, a mutual thing that we do for each other, if we aren't having actual conversations, then I'm just an auditory slut.
Why don't you explore that some more?
It's like my feelings don't matter to him. It feels like everyone, anyone, anything, no matter how insignificant, is more important to him than me.
Just a minute, Dr. Reese.
Oh, I'm sorry. One moment, please. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's right. Pastrami on rye, extra money. Leave the avocado on the side this time.
You're saying, Layla?
Well, you know, Dr. Reese, I've taken up a new hobby.
Good. That's good. That's great.
It involves stalking unsuspecting psychiatrists,
I see.
luring them in with the prospect of easy money,
Good, good.
$100 an hour sessions that I keep paying for, even though they make me feel worse than the issues I actually came to talk about.
I see.
I wait until they're not paying any attention,
Good.
and then I drug their double latte,
Good.
chain them to their desk,
Yes, yes.
and then I torture them with water and burning cigarette butts. As they're crying and begging me to let them go, I say, interesting.
Interesting.
And then I bounce each Xanax they prescribe me off their sweaty little forehead, pill by pill.
Good. Good. Very good.
As they're squirming and pleading, I stab them with a butcher knife and ask them, how does that make you feel?
And how does that make you feel, Layla?
I don't need this. I don't need Guy, and I don't need you, Dr. Reese. My feelings are just as important as anyone else's. I'm breaking up with him and you. I am done.
Grace, now that is why I love this job. Affecting change. It's just what I do best. My sandwich here yet?
I'll go check on that.